Okay guys, welcome back to the last day of this season. As always with these events, it starts off quite tricky. Hopefully today, all the details are dialed in and we can just really enjoy ourselves. So let's get set up and crushed today. Okay guys? Great! Let's have a good service! Great!
To me, food has always been more than just something we eat. It's how we connect with our environment, our culture, and with each other. I'm Nat Wolf, a chef driven by more than just flavours, by stories, sustainability, and community. And that's what the For Now series is all about. In Seoul, I'm exploring these ideas further, meeting chefs, creatives, and growers who are pushing boundaries, finding ways to work with what's in season, and making it work in a world that's constantly changing.
Last day of this season. Amazing, I couldn't think of a better way to start and finish this day. With two amazing chefs going on their last service of this campaign. As always with these events, it starts off quite tricky. Hopefully today, all the details are dialed in and we can just really enjoy ourselves. So let's get set up and crushed today. Okay guys? Great! Let's have a good service! Great!
I think over this trip alone, I've found the courage to find a voice in directing as well. Not just you guys in general, but like sometimes I get really like, oh, I need to know my place. Directing and like telling the chef how to do the elements of my dish was really, really cool for me anyways, because I don't really get to do that much.
Yeah, it was amazing. Luckily for me, I had the two people that I trust the most in the world, my two best friends. Naturally, we're able to work together. We've all worked together before.
Yeah, all by myself, so.
I can tell them to do something and I trust them to do it. And having Rami be there, all of our jobs until this current one, we've worked together. And then always when we were young, just talking about how it wanted to do something like this and dreaming about it. So when I got the chance, the first thing I did was text Rami and say, hey, I don't care what the fuck you have going on in your life right now. Drop what you're doing. I need you here these days. It's not an option, you know, even the moments where we were really in the shit, to be able to like turn to my right and be like, hey, fuck, I need this. And he's just like, no problem, got it.
Honestly, I've been waiting for something to happen because it's all been under control today, which is weird. It was very set today. It was set almost too early. Nothing crazy has happened yet, so I'm waiting. I guess it's good to always be ready, but it feels weird to be organized. But we've got loads of people coming in soon. See, that's pretty. That's pretty right there.
Dimitri, it's fine, I'll use this.
Hi, I'm Nat from MasterChef 2024. So the dish you're going to eat today is a version of the first episode. So it's a winning dish that got me to the UK. It is a larb, raw larb tartare. So larb is a Thai dish, and I've done like a version of yukho, which is also a Korean beef tartare, and it's got a quail cured egg yolk in it. We also got some ants that we forage, all of us together up in the mountain here. Oh, wow. And it tastes really good, very lemongrassy, kind of like makrut lime as well. And also got some beef intestines that are crumbed and have seasoned with some pepperberry and some saltbush, which are Australian native ingredients. And yeah, enjoy it in one bite. There's a lot of elements in all the dishes I've decided to create today, and I'm kind of regretting it because they're all very finicky, including this one. Trying to make the nashi pears upright is a thing that's annoying. Yeah. Oh, good, very good. For the eel dish, I was actually really looking forward to killing this eel. I know it sounds horrible, but I was like really for my mindset. I like mentally got ready, but it came filleted, which I was kind of sad about because I really wanted to somehow harvest the fat. Oh my God, it sounds so gross. But I really wanted to try and extract the fat from the eel so that I can use it in my caramel for my main dessert, but that didn't work, so I had to tweak that a little bit as well. Did this beautiful ginger dressing, had some nashi pears on there, made them to like tagliatelle like thickness, like ribbons, almost like spaghetti, and had that with some seaweed that Joseph harvested with also this beautiful ginger, crispy ginger mess, which went really well with my ginger dressing. And one of my favorite parts about this dish was actually dehydrating some salted fish roe and then microplaning that over the dish, and that just added that like really good zest to it. Had some kelp oil and ginger gel, and the dish kind of just looked like the ocean.
So I'm just plating up the last herbet. So got a farce of turnip leaves and chopped shrimp here with a prawn valentine wrapped in cabbage just next to it.
This is based on one of my favorite ingredients, corn, sweet corn parfait, and it's based off a bingsu made of makgeolli, which is an alcoholic rice wine.
Oh, they have a lot of shaved ice desserts, like Taiwan has one. It's cool to see that Thailand has one, and it's really cool because it fits really well into the Korean dessert, so I'm sure they'll love it. Really cool.
You know, coming into this, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, and I've always loved the idea of doing this, bouncing ideas of chefs. I love it. It's so energizing.
Yeah, I just think when you're this passionate about something, you need to keep it going and you need to chase it. You can't just let it sit, or else it's a waste. And that's why you need to like capture opportunities that you can get like this. What if I only get 2 weeks off a year? I'm still going to go and cook because that's what I love to do. No one actually knows what's happening in the kitchen. It's always stressful. There's always things that go wrong. But what we ended up putting up in the food that got served was amazing.
So there's like a weird trauma bonding in the kitchen that I love so much. It's so good, and like it just really kind of forms your friendships as well. Like it doesn't matter how much you're in the shit. Like afterwards, you go get a beer, you debrief about it, you talk shit about it forever. It's so good.
That's it. Done.
I think it'll be really well, and it's always difficult for chefs to come into this kitchen. There's no gas. It's a pretty open space, and I think today, like Nat demonstrated that she can really cook and put out some really nice food, so it was really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, ready for beers.
Yeah, that was great. Lovely, awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What about this place? Set it right outside.
Yeah, it's a Thai place. Yeah, we're having a Thai beer. So after service, obviously, like what chefs do, go straight into beers. Let's just say we wanted to have 1 pint, and it went to 3 jugs.
Something like that. Yeah, we started with 1 pint, and then it quickly escalated to total maybe 9 liters of beer, give or take.
Yeah, it was a lot between us, and I didn't eat any food. I didn't even there was staff meal, but I didn't really eat it. I'm never hungry after I cook, so I was like basically drinking like 6 pints of beer on an empty stomach.
Yeah, close to her entire weight in beer, pretty much.
Yeah. Go home and shower. Food.
Food? What? Beers? Yes.
If you don't get it, forget it. They probably don't know this different. That's just the way that I'm living. Cause I do it big. I do it big.
We went to this beautiful, beautiful bar called
Cricket.
Seoul. All of their liquor, it's all Korean, natural wines, like the soju that was almost like whiskey with brandy. It was very vanilla-y. The fried chicken.
Pieces of chicken are massive, and it's just next level.
Know that I'm winning, ayy. Feel like this since the beginning. Call me lieutenant, I'm never done till I'm finished, yeah. I do it big, yeah. This about as big as it's getting, yeah. As big as it gets. They should just put me again, it's cause I do it big.
So we went out for dinner, very drunken dinner. It was more of a forced situation where I was like, we all need to line our stomach, otherwise we're not lasting past midnight. I'm pretty sure it was midnight by this point, actually. We went back to cricket to meet up with the rest of the crew from Evett, who have just finished their final service before Chuseok. And there was so many of us that we got told off by some cat lady and that we were making too much noise. And we were making a lot of noise. You know, at this point, everything's a blur. Came back to Evett. It was the first time that Joseph had ever done like an after party. It wasn't planned, but respectfully drinking out of Joseph's cellar and, you know, drinking some cass and beers, playing some tunes. It was really nice. Then we went out for a boogie. Next episode, we're wrapping up our time in Seoul with a truly sweaty game of baseball. Nothing like swapping the heat of the kitchen for the humidity of a hot summer's day in Korea. We'll then toast to the epic week and successful pop-up with the crew.